Welcome or welcome back to WatchAdvisor on YouTube. It's Alexander speaking, your host, and with me is Frédéric Arnault, the CEO of TAG Heuer.
Hello, Alexander.
Good to have you.
Thank you for coming in our booth at Watches and Wonders. We're very glad to have you with us.
I'm very enthusiastic since I'm here, and I'm happy to be with TAG Heuer now. I'm so happy that finally we all meet and see and touch each other, and it's not a YouTube, it's not a Zoom call or something. It's real.
Yeah, and it's the biggest watch fair ever. So many brands, so many great stories. Everybody is very happy to meet again.
Yeah.
Strong dynamic. Most countries could make it also, so we're very happy about this. Watches
very
and
good.
Wonders event.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm very happy.
Don't forget to subscribe and to hit the bell to get our latest notifications.
We have not yet had the chance to speak to Frédéric Arnault. Frédéric Arnault is now the new CEO of TAG Heuer since 2 years. New. He is since 2 years. It's not new. You have been taking over. There was Jean-Christophe Babin, then we had Stéphane Lander, then Jean-Claude Bieber, and now it's you. And what is, after 2 years, you know the brand quite well now. What is your vision for a brand like TAG Heuer?
So I joined the brand almost 5 years ago, September.
Yeah, you worked with them, it's true.
2017.
Yeah.
And initially I joined through the tech side, Connected Watch, took over this department, and we built a true vision. Building our own in-house team. We have more than 60 people based in Paris with software developers, product managers on that. And we have the vision and the ambition to build it as a true pillar for the brand. It's 15% of our sales today. It's growing very fast. And with a unique positioning, Connected Watch that looks like a proper watch, where design is very important, also software design, and we have a lot of great functionalities on sports, on health and wellness, on connectivity. Now I got closer and closer to the core business and the industry, and since I joined, I fell in love with the craftsmanship, the product, the industry, the history of the brand also, which is so amazing. And we see that the demand for mechanical watches is skyrocketing. It's higher than ever. After COVID, it boomed even more than before, and we're very confident on our core products. Our icons, Carrera, the Monaco, the Aqua Racer, and when I joined, we took on a journey of redesigning and redefining some of these icons. So we did the Carrera with rolling out of our in-house manufacturing movements, deeper, the Heuer 02 on the chronograph, and we redesigned last year the Aqua Racer to make it much clearer, simpler also in understanding, and with deep stories. And one thing over the years, to go higher in quality, in perceived value, also in price points, and continue to elevate the brand as much as possible. Not forgetting our entry price points. We've always been on this strong segment, which is the first watch that someone buys or being offered.
Very true.
This is so strong, and we want to keep this segment, keep it for the years to come. So that's some elements of the vision. Then, of course, in terms of the brand association, performance is very important. Sports of speed. When I joined, the number one sport for us, investments, was soccer. We did a survey worldwide, asking people, okay, what do you associate the brand TAG Heuer with? Of course, sports was very high, but this we could have expected. And then, which sports do you associate the most the brand with? And we had a series of sports. Football, soccer was not even in the top 10, even though it was the number one investment of the brand. And the top 3 was just speed and motorsport related, and we were not investing in it anymore. So okay, we have to refocus on what people know us for, what we're very strong in, and I believe also, motorsport has a bright future ahead. Yes, the car industry is being transformed, but we can accompany and be part of the transformation, and it's still very inspirational and iconic. So we did the partnership with Porsche. We reinforced the partnership with Red Bull Racing. This year, on our novelties, we have 2 of them that are motorsport related: the Monaco Golf, the Carrera Porsche. So this is an important part of the strategy.
And it goes back in the history of TAG Heuer.
Of course.
Heuer, before it became TAG Heuer, it was part, and you all know Jack Heuer was pioneering timekeeping with Formula One teams, and he was really a pioneer and the first one to give watches to pilots. So it was really, wow, that's core business.
We gave to Max Verstappen a gold Carrera just after he won the championship with written success, and congratulations for the championship. Exact same thing that Jack Heuer did at the past with Formula One champions.
That's a great
an amazing
gesture.
And
wonderful.
when we told him that, it meant so much for him.
Yeah.
Because he's part of a greater story.
So he probably didn't even know that in the past Jack gave those watches
No,
to
but now he knows.
Yeah,
we
it's
told
crazy.
him.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
Yeah.
And Max is a fantastic guy.
Yeah.
Forgive me if I say that. I was so happy he won the Formula One. No. Yeah, I'm really a fan of Max.
Yeah, me too.
No joke. It's not because I'm sitting here. I like the guy. You know, this is what you need. Enthusiastic people, charismatic people. And they should also expose themselves and say, okay, I am with TAG Heuer. I am proud of wearing such a watch, and I'm part, because it's part of the history of the brand.
Yeah.
And having a boring Formula One driver as your testimonial.
No, and he wins, and he's very determined.
Yes.
He's very focused on what he does. You know, always racing. Always, if he's not on the track, he's on esports and practicing.
Esports.
And the last part is also brand innovation in all the touch points. So we invest a lot online, on the retail, having stronger points of sale. You know, to express the brand and offer an experience. You know, it's not just about products; it's a brand experience we want to offer more and more.
You're quite young for a CEO for such a brand. Now you are very connected to your generation, and I think it's also very important that people think about how to bring young people back to buy a mechanical watch. Do you think about this? Do you have an approach, and do you have more ideas how to bring more young people back to buying a mechanical wristwatch? It's getting more and more difficult. The worst thing for me is when I look on the wrist and there's no watch. The second worst thing is if it is some, I don't know, cheap blah blah smart stuff. This is second worst. And the best is if they are young and they are proud to wear a mechanical wristwatch. Do you have any ideas how you could bring more of them back?
So we see a strong appeal from the young generation on proper watches, mechanical, also quartz. I mean, we believe that quartz has a bright future ahead. It's a strong segment for us, and it's growing a lot.
Yeah.
And we're continuing to invest. I mean, I think it was a territory that was a bit forgotten by the Swiss watch industry. It was seen as much lesser value when it has amazing functionalities as well. And we are investing in the solar-powered movement. This is a watch we're launching this Watches and Wonders, and I think this will appeal to young generations also. But I mean, to come back to young generations, the appeal is there. We just need to make sure we connect to today's culture. I think that's what's important, because the watch is not about telling time anymore. It's about values. It's about what it represents.
So true.
And if we can associate these products with today's culture, today's phenomenon, today's icons, it's going to stay desirable. I'm 100% certain of that.
It's good. Good to have you then in the industry, because we need. No, it's so necessary. People need to put something on their wrists. It's the wrist is empty. This is horrible.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and so. And it's good that you have this vision, and then you are going to also present products that are also affordable.
Yeah.
Affordable for them. And as you said, TAG Heuer in the past was one of the brand's first watch after the Swatch.
Yeah.
I remember lots of people went from Swatch to the Formula One, that iconic quartz watch with that plastic strap. Yeah. And this was one of the first watches people started buying after they continued their way up to different other brands. Yeah.
And now we also these customers that will buy their first Formula One. We're looking also at continuing to engage them over the years with TAG Heuer. We have amazing eco-racers, the super diver that we're introducing with high technicity, higher price points, very qualitative movements. Of course, the Monaco at even higher price points with such an iconic story. So we're also looking to do that, you know, keeping the customers engaged and building a collector base. You know, we have a lot of them, but we haven't nurtured that enough in the future. I think it happened without us, really trying to engage with collectors as much. And I think it has a lot of value for the brands.
What about retail? Are you, as a new young generation, happy how retail is done, or do you have new, different ideas?
So first, TAG Heuer, we used to have a lot of point of sales, too many. We were too distributed. So one of the big strategic direction that I gave was reducing the number of point of sale year after year, quite aggressively, to invest more strongly on the ones in which we're saying, to make sure that it's not pure commercial, but we can offer an experience. There's the right people with the good level of training. It's a place where people can meet, talk about their passion, and more we'll also build some real experiences in the stores. So this is something we are working on. I think it's important.
Emotionalize the product.
Yes, because the online is working very well, and the growth in the past 2 years online has been exceptional. In some markets, it represents 30% of our sales. It's the case, for example, in the United States. So if we want people to come to stores, we need to give them a real reason. They already know the product. I mean, they've discovered it online, or either through our website or through a lot of trusted media and YouTube channels, and that's how they get informed.
Whatever, yeah.
That's how they get informed. So they need something else if they come in a boutique.
Yeah. Once they come, they need to have emotionalized touch and feel sessions and everything. So you're really reducing the network of TAG Heuer's resale
and opening a lot of mono brands in key cities throughout the world.
Very good. That's the way it should be. I think I very much believe in the concept of having own boutiques, because you really 100% represent yourself. And the people are working there, are trained, know what to do, and then you go in the world and you are in the world of TAG Heuer. With all the water, land, sea, whatever you do, car racing, solar panels, whatever it is. But you are in your world.
Definitely.
Very good. That's great. And I'm really happy that you have also younger generations in mind, because I'm a little bit sometimes worried about the industry, because they only focus on, rising the prices, bringing everything up, and then you lose contact to a certain younger generation that cannot yet afford, and they are lost in a way. Lost because money is not there, not yet, and it's not clear if they when they have the money, will buy a watch. But I think they should start very early. It's I got the mechanical wristwatch from my father when I was 15 or so. I really lived it. I liked it, and since then I'm into mechanical wristwatches. And I think your father would have probably also thought about that very early. Not because he knew he will be the CEO of TAG Heuer once, but I think it's part of in your culture. And
of course, I had my first watch when I was 12. It was a TAG Heuer Aquaracer quartz chronograph. So and it was important for me. I wanted it. I asked for it. I want a
you
proper
really
watch.
choose the one?
No.
No. But did you really?
No, I asked for a watch. At the time, I wasn't, nerdy in all the different models and different brands, and but I mean, of course, TAG Heuer was also part of the group LVMH. So it was.
Because you could have chosen a Zenith, or the other choices.
Not at 12 years old.
You could have, but no, but it's true. Very nice. So,
Great.
Good to have you. Frédéric Arnault, the CEO of TAG Heuer. Thanks.
Thank you, Alexander. Thank you for coming.
And I think
I'm looking forward to present to you that you can see all the great novelties we have. 6 stories for Watches and Wonders. 6 deep design, technical stories, and with strong storytelling in the background. We have a lot of content and video that accompanies everything we're doing.
I am sure that your PR teams will provide us these videos, and we will integrate them in our videos and show what we can do with it. I will film then the novelties, as we always do, in perfect 4K quality.
Great.
So people can really enjoy them on their screens and magnify if they want.
Great.
Okay. Frédéric, thank you very much.
Thank you, Alexander.
And It's good to have you finally on WatchAdvisor. If you have questions, if you have comments, you know where to write them in the comment section, of course. And yeah, stay tuned on WatchAdvisor on YouTube. Discover the novelties of TAG Heuer. Discover all the other novelties coming from Watches and Wonders 2022.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Alexander.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.